Willie D Live.
What's up, family? French rapper Solo has accused hip-hop legend Afrika Bambaataa of sexually assaulting him when he was just 16 years old. Solo, a co-founder of the influential French rap group Assassin, alleged the attack in an interview with the French outlet Click TV. Martial arts publication BJJ Eastern Europe translated and published the interview on Thursday. In confronting a predator that he once looked up to, the rapper opened up about the painful experience and emotional mess. Being confronted by a predator, especially someone you admire, is very difficult because you admire this person, Solo said, as quoted by All Hip Hop. Realizing they have flaws that led to inappropriate behavior is a shock, he added. Solo claimed that he previously saw Bambaataa attack another young child before he became a target himself. He recalled the graphic moment where Bambaataa attacked him while watching porn. That too is something you're not prepared for, he explained. When I found myself in front of the porn, I was so shocked that I didn't move. The rapper explained he'd spent decades not seeing himself as a victim and hadn't talked about the incident for more than 40 years. Solo continued, I needed personal development and support to even recognize that I was a victim. Solo, however, then offered his take on the psychological effects of such an experience when asked if he ever blamed himself for the alleged assault. There's this feeling that you didn't have the right reaction at the time. Over time, I understood that mechanisms are triggered that make it impossible to respond appropriately, he said. These are not the only allegations against Bambaataa. Several men have alleged claims against him in their teens. The hip-hop icon previously denied the claims in a 2016 response. While Solo says he has seldom talked about this experience in the hip-hop community, he said that his experience is not exceptional. And I do concur. Sexual assault happens more often than reported, especially when it comes to male figures. You believe it? Give me a thumbs up if you believe. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, why it take so long? 40 years later, nah, I ain't believe it. Why he didn't use the Jitsu skills that he have? Okay, do I believe it? My gut, yeah. I believe it because it's just too many dudes from different parts of the world who, some of these guys don't even know each other. And it ain't like Bambaataa sitting on a mountain of money. So what would be the incentive for them to come out now after all of this time? I can say that we are living in an era where people are telling their stories, We're in the middle of the Me Too movement, and that stigma that's associated with men being violated has eased up over the past several years. So men are coming out more and more and more, and they're telling their stories. So when a man speaks on something like that, it goes to the heart of his manhood. And so this ain't something that men want to just share. So when they share that type of information, I tend to give them the benefit of doubt. Now I know that some of these guys be lying because I've seen some of them exposed for lying. So I know people do lie, but I just don't believe these people are lying. I do believe that Afrika Bambaataa is problematic. And I do believe sometime real soon, the authorities are going to have to do something about it. They're going to have to go in on him. sooner or later, because it's just too many dudes just popping up. I mean, at this point, these claims against him, they're international claims. You got his Interpol gonna have to step in on him. Interpol, no pun intended. But yeah, fam, this dude, I do believe he's problematic. And just because you're a hip hop legend, just because you did some special things, in your profession, does not give you a pass to violate others. Two things can be true at one time. You can be a hip hop legend and a sexual predator at the same time. A lot of people are trying to compare this case to the Diddy case, right? But this guy's alleged crimes go all the way back for 40 years. One could argue that he's the original diddler. Now let's go back to something Solo said about what happened to him not being exceptional. A lot of times we in the past, especially in the past, not so much today, but because people are waking up and they're understanding that, yeah, it's a whole lot of male predators out there that are preying on boys too, so your boys ain't safe. But he's absolutely right. What happened to him is not exceptional. A whole lot. I would probably bet 99% of all cases where men have been violated by men, other males or boys, have been unreported because of, the whole manhood thing, right? I'm pretty sure of that. So you got to be careful when you're matching your sons up with these so-called mentors. Yeah, fam, because a lot of these dudes become mentors to gain access to your boys. Yeah. You got to be very careful with that. Damn shame. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.